We're differently abled, differently.
Sign language is cool, right? SLIC organized an awareness event to sensitize the community on the importance of learning the third national language. Take a look.
International Day of Sign Language is a global event aimed to raise awareness on how vital sign language is for human rights of deaf people.
We promote sign language, the usage of sign languages. I say languages because it's not only in Kenya, but in Kenya we are promoting the Kenya Sign Language as a language for everyone, not a language for the deaf.
To mark this day, SLIC Hub hosted a sign language spelling bee.
What inspired the sign language spelling bee is actually a platform whereby we will have, the deaf and the hearing people meet in one platform, because there are no such platforms. We find many people learn sign language and they don't know where exactly they can do the practice, or even interact with other people, because we don't know who is it, apart from your classmates that you have in class, who might be coming from different places. We'll gather all those people in the spelling bee to come and also show the coolness of sign language. The other thing is we also want to open up the minds, not only for the hearing but also for the deaf people, and get to know what is there in the current affairs, and what we call comprehension.
I'm so passionate about persons with hearing loss. That's my area of specialization. And I've participated in the same event last year. It was very catchy. And so today, again, I was invited to be a judge on the same event.
The event highlighted how sign language connects, empowers, and inspires people.
It's a language that when you interact with it, your worldview towards persons with disability changes silently, not loudly, silently, because the minute you get to know just the basics, then you understand how persons with disability are. Of course, the first beneficiary is the deaf person. The rest, then you'll be able to know how to handle them. When it comes to the spelling bee and why September, why now, is because we have the International Day of Sign Languages that is celebrated all over the world. So SLSB also is part and parcel of an activity that as Kenya we are doing to celebrate sign language.
My expectation in the spelling bee is that I'll learn more words in sign language and I'll be able to interact with the deaf and the hard of hearing people.
With the theme, Sign Language is for Everyone, this has become a movement in promoting inclusive education and disability rights.
One thing about the Lugha Mashinani is that it brings people together. Those who talk and the deaf, they bring us together so we are able to interact together.
They held two-day contest, a school edition for children and the Mtaani edition for the adults.
For the spelling bee, which is in sign language, we call it SLSB, sign language spelling bee. We usually have two editions. We have the school edition and we have the Mtaani edition. So the school edition, we focus on schools. Those are the learners. And so for the learners, SLSB and the objective for SLSB school edition is actually totally different from the Mtaani one. Because for the school, we incorporate what they learn in school, but now we bring in the aspect of sign language in it, whereby now we have the small children from age 4 all the way. So we had one, And for today, we are having the Mtaani one. So the Mtaani one, we are targeting the community. So the community can be anyone apart from the learners who are in primary schools, secondary schools. So for that, we are very intentional about it, because from Mtaani and targeting the community, then we are coming to the community telling them that sign language is actually a language that you truly learn, and it is for everyone. When it comes to practicing it, then we are opening those doors for them to come and practice. So not for the language for you to stay with it and you're not practicing it. So for the spelling bee, that's where now you'll come, practice it, see the, pull along your other friends that will be interested in learning, let them learn, after being inspired by this. And because also we have gifts, by the end of the SLSB competition, the winners go with gifts. So those are some of the things that we really are trying to bring forth, the coolness of sign language, and telling people that this is a language that like is any other.
The context involves also persons that are hearing, that are members of the community. So it catches the deaf persons and the persons that are hearing. It's a large crowd, and the deaf are given a platform to express themselves, to compete, and they feel they possess their event.
What inspired me is to interact among the deaf and the hard of hearing community for inclusion. And another thing, for bilingual brain benefit, it makes your brain sharp and for memory, and you are also able to express yourself not only visually but with your face and hands.
The director narrates the impact of the contest to the community and the Lugha Ishara Mashinani program.
We have a program called Lugha Ishara Mashinani, whereby we are taking Lugha Ishara, which is sign language, mashinani. Why mashinani? Sign language is very accessible in Nairobi, but not in mashinani. And there are so many people who are interested in learning, but they don't know. They can't come all the way to Nairobi to learn. So we are taking it to them.
She urges all groups and entities to make disability a core part of their work, as this was a major challenge when seeking for partners.
The other challenge is when it comes to partners. When you're trying to find partners, the people that will partner with you, again, it's something to do with disability. We don't support, we don't have that pillar. That's usually the answer. We don't have that pillar in our organization. So there is a lot of work that needs to be done so that organization gets to have those pillars that will support such activities as this.
I would urge all the policymakers, our leaders, to embrace the deaf community, and if possible, sign language could be taught basically in all schools, so that these persons that are hearing loss can feel part of us. They are sometimes left isolated. So I wish it was possible to have everybody knowing sign language.
As they celebrate Deaf Awareness Month, they ask the public to show support and embrace the deaf community.
Kenyan Sign Language is also an official language in this country, and say that it is good to have events for deaf so that they can feel included. So when we have such competitions and they come and compete, they feel part of the community, part of the society.
I would like to urge the community to learn the basic sign language, so that they can be able to interact with the deaf.
We know with time, even with the policy makers, they're becoming very intentional nowadays, especially when it comes to sign language. So soon and very soon, we are headed somewhere.
We're differently abled, differently.